Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, back with my Let's Play of the Astocky Pack for Minecraft 1.4. In the last episode, I built my fantastic underground red power bore, and I will show you where that's up to in a second. But before I would do that, I thought I would show you my base. You can see that I have done some changes. Well, basically what I thought I would do off camera is get all of the ores that were in my chest over here. Oops, there's some dirt. I would get all of the ores that were in this chest just here, and I have now used my crusher to great effect, not my furnace yet, to make lots of dust. So I've got lots of iron, lots of gold, lots of tin and lots of copper. So I'm in a good position now to continue on. This chest here, yeah, I also went down to my farm and I've harvested my farm. So actually I might just quickly unload everything that's in my inventory to start with. Back into my storage area. And I've also made myself a little red power 2 storage area for some of my red power 2 stuff. So you are smooth stone. I don't have a spot for you yet, but oops. Gravel can go in there. Smooth stone I'll stick in there for now. Food. So, yep, we're calling potatoes food, corn, wheat, melons. Sorry about that. I hope that hasn't messed with the recording. What I might do is I might just stop now and come back. I just had an update pop up and it took away the focus from the screen. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. That was so distracting. I'm not totally sure where I was. I think I was unloading all of my inventory. Other than that, they're not totally sure where I am. We've got lots of cobble and lots of dirt still. Now this is something that I've found out recently. I believe if you double right click, anything that's in your inventory of that same type will automatically get put in the barrel. So that's a bit of a shortcut tip for you. Yeah, so the last thing I had said was I had made up, is that coal or charcoal? That's charcoal, that's good. I had set up that little red power bore, and it had finished mining basically until the bat box ran out of power. And so I wanted to show you exactly how much it was that it did. Although I did help it because I walked along behind it for quite a while and I broke 2 picks mining behind it. But basically, this is what we got. So 2 full stacks of iron, almost a half a stack of gold, quite a bit of coal. I think I had those in my inventory when I started. I'm not completely sure, but they were in my backpack. So they were there. It got 1 diamond. It did uncover some more diamonds though, and what I was doing is I was walking along beside it, digging holes, throwing, 5 or 6 stacks of cobblestone into a hole at a time so that it didn't clog up the inventory, and I found some more diamonds as well. So that's given me some incentive to do something else. It found 2 emeralds, a bunch of redstone, a bunch of nickelite, lots of gems, heaps of different kind of ores. It also found, or at least it uncovered for me, a vein of the new silver ore, this kind of silver ore here. I was going to mine it out, but I decided to leave it for the reason that I want to show you guys, I basically want to show you guys how it looks and what it does. Now I'm going to need, oh no, that's up, not a problem. Before I go back though, I want to show you guys a little bit of enchanting from the craft and enchant mod, which, as we know, changes how the vanilla Minecraft enchanting works to make something that I think is much better. So we're going to need some paper, and to get started with that mod we're going to need 2 books. So piece of leather makes a book, second piece of leather makes a second book, and then we have 3 pieces of paper spare. Now I'm going to need 2 of my diamonds from my precious item stack, and I believe it's just planks. Hope it's just planks. So I'm pretty sure it's like this, and then a book, and then diamonds. Okay. The enchanting table. Ah, obsidian, not books. Well, the other recipe that I want definitely is just planks. So there's some more smooth stone I was cooking up. So yeah, I have here 2 full bat boxes, so I might grab this one now so I don't forget it later. So pocket crafting table, we will press C for crafting, X to get everything out. Now this one, I'm sure is just planks. Excellent. Now this is something that is critical to the crafting enchanting mod working the way that it's supposed to. I haven't fully decided where I'm going to put it. I think my bedroom is the best place, because if I move my bed, there's going to be space here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of space in this corner here for a normal enchanting table. In fact, I might even just mark that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that corner there is now dedicated to that, which means I can put this enchanting table just here next to it, and I'm going to place my bed now it's like a bedside enchanting table. That's nice. Now the way that this works is you place an enchanted tool in here, and then you place these slots for what it is that you want to make out of that enchanted tool. I think though I'm short some obsidian to be able to make this work. I didn't think that I was going to need obsidian, and that's most unfortunate. I have only got 2 obsidian in my block chest, so I'm going to need to make 2 more obsidian. So screwdriver, block breaker. There's my bucket. Where did my bucket of water go? Aha, backpack. So let's just, won't take me too long to get only 2 pieces of obsidian. And I do have a design that works much more efficiently to make obsidian really quickly, but to be honest I can't be bothered going to the effort of building it right now because I only need 2 pieces. So I'm just gonna take the plunge. Unfortunately there's no quick way to get back up. So through here we go. Got lots of obsidian. I probably won't even need the water bucket. And you know what I've totally forgotten to bring? I forgot to bring a lever. Well, thankfully levers are easy to create. So a bit more water. This is kind of what I've been doing every time I need obsidian, so it's I guess it's a bit of an old style for me, but it definitely saves wasting diamonds on a stupid pick. I've always thought diamond picks are a bit silly. I guess my personal thought has always been anything that's not renewable is silly, and it's just a pity a lot of these machines and things. Well, I guess I call them renewable because of the fact that you can just break them, pick them back up, and they still work. Okay, so let's now crafting table on our hotbar. Bring that up. We've got our book. We've got our 2 diamonds, and I left the 2 obsidian upstairs in the chest. Crazy stuff. Like I said, no quick way up. I am going to get that coal at some stage. I've been trying not to mine too much around here, but once you go up and down this ladder so many times, you just go, oh, I just have to get that, and then you get it, and then it leaves a big hole, and you go, that looks silly. But I very rarely come down here, only when I need to make obsidian actually, so it's almost a moot point. I am going to need bookshelves though to really do anything, but I do have lots of levels. Thorncraft, storage, blocks chest. So I do have lots of levels, so I can do a bit of a practice enchant. So there we have our enchantment table, and now we take our enchantment table. Before I do that though, I'm going to grab a piece of flint just to demonstrate how the enchanting system works. And then what I'm intending to make eventually, once I have enough bookcases, I think I've gone one too far. I didn't go wide enough. So I'm going to have to run bookcases along that wall and along this wall, I think, to get me up to the level I want to be at. But for now I can just demonstrate with this ruby sword, so I can get a level, whatever kind of level enchantment I want out of it. What I'm thinking is I'm just going to go, well, let's go for level 6 and see what we get. Ooh, 2 slot 1s. That's pretty good actually. It's going to mean I'm going to need to do something that I hadn't planned to do. Okay, so it's given me a gold ingot, and a gold ingot with a piece of paper gives a scroll, a lucky scroll, and then with a flint gives you a scroll of sharpness. Now the way that I need a hatch up the top there. So now the way the magic table works is you place your item in, and you can either grab out a piece of special dust, which I guess is reflective of the magic aspect that you have there. And now if I grab this quality 1 dust out with 368 durability, I could use that to repair another magic item that's only got a level 1 enchantment on it, up to 368 durability. So that allows you to quickly and quite easily repair magic items by just basically pumping levels into the same kind of item. But what I can do here is if I take this item here, you can see that by adding that in, it has the same durability, but it's now a sharpness 1 sword. And now if I place my lucky scroll in, it's now a sharpness 1 looting 1 sword. And that looting 1 hopefully will be really beneficial, because I want more bookcases, because I want to make myself a pick. Actually, while we're in our bedroom, let's sleep through the night. I don't necessarily like how this is laid out now, but maybe if I make a 2 high wall of bookcases here, it might end up looking better. And I'll take this magic table and place it. Ooh. I don't want it to get in the way of the levels that are going to come from the books. So if I put it there on a bit of a diagonal, there'll be, yeah. If I do a 2 high wall of books there, and then a 2 high wall of books coming this way, I can put this over in the corner here, and it won't be in the way. That'll work. But yes, I got to go kill some cows. I'm trying to work out how to kill cows. I've forgotten which level I've got to go to. It's 1 up to the metallurgy room. And hopefully this looting sword is going to increase the amount of leather that drops from the cows, and that should make it a bit easier to make my bookcases. So I mean, I have my, I can't even see my farm from here. Oh, there we go. So you can see I have my nice good sized farm there. I've been getting lots of different things out of it. Now I wasn't planning on this episode being a long one, but I'm thinking now that it's probably going to be. Should probably have bred the cows too before I came down here. How did a pig get in here? Well, So what did we end up with there? 9 leather. So that's enough for 3 bookcases. Feel so bad about killing off all these cows that I've worked so long to breed together. What do we got now? 17. Just one more. I think that'll be good enough. 19. Okay. So I like to feel that my sort of looting helped a bit then. Super fast running up these stairs here. So now we need to make bookcases. Loads and loads of bookcases. I'm probably going to go and raid that village too in an episode soon, because almost all villages have about a dozen bookcases, and so that should drop lots of books for me. I have nowhere near enough paper, but what I'm aiming for here is I'm going to aim to try and make myself a looting 2 or maybe a looting 3 if I get really lucky pick, and I'll probably just make it out of green sapphires because I have so many of them. We need paper. Let's start with 49 sheets of paper. I think that's probably going to be enough. Turns out it's not. So let's make a couple more. So we want another 3. Excellent. You need more wood. I don't know how much wood I'm going to need, so I'll just grab a heap of it. And I have grabbed nowhere near enough. Oh no, I've grabbed just the right amount. Perfect. Okay, so once again, I'm going to need another gold ingot, so I'm just going to cook up another dust. Okay. Whoa. Spinning around like crazy there. So there's my paper that will give me my scroll of luck, or lucky scroll. Obviously I need sticks to make a pick. One green emerald pick. So it's at the very least it's going to get fortune. Yeah, at the very least it's going to get fortune 1. I'm hoping 6 bookshelves will be enough to get fortune 2. So how are we doing? I should have stuck with that 16 when I had it. Come on. I should have stuck with that 16 when I had it. Wow. 17, I just pulled it out. Okay. I'm going to pause the video and come back once I've got the level that I want. So, back soon. Okay, I'm back. Level 17. So let's see what we got. Slot 3. Excellent! So now if I place my pickaxe in here, and I place my scroll of luck, I get a fortune 3 pickaxe. Now that's exactly what I was hoping for, because now I'm going to take my full bat box, and I'm going to take the rest of my stuff as well, because I don't care. And I am going to show you guys exactly how far my tunnel bore was able to go on one bat box worth of power. So hopefully there's not going to be any ghasts or any of those crazy bats around here. Just in case there is though, I'm so going to swat them. Now I'm also going to want to make some ender chests, and I'm going to want to make some chunk loaders as well, so that I can basically run the bore and then just not worry about it and have it shift everything back to my base, and not have to think, oh no, it's going to clog itself up again. And the easiest way to do that is going to be to use a chunk loader back at my base and then 2 ender chests. So that's going to take just a little bit of effort to get that working, and it's going to require some ender pearls as well that I don't think I have any of at the moment. So here's my little... I've been avoiding getting all these ores basically because they're so close to the surface I'll remember they're there. But down here we go. That was all the cobble that didn't fit in my bag. Yeah, you can see all this silver and zinc that I left because my bag was full of that, and I had no more space for copper either. Okay, so obviously here is where we started. So we'll run along now. The reason I've left all this nickelite and redstone as well is because I wanted to make sure I had my fortune pick when I did it. Because this fortune pick now is going to pretty close to double everything that comes out, which I think is going to be brilliant. Why is it so dark in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks about right. Cruising along. I've been kind of ducking off some of these channels, just picking up some of the ores and things that were really obvious, and kind of lighting them up just a little bit as well. Okay, so here we go. Here is where we struck diamond. Now it only picked up one of them, because it only picks up the diamonds that are at the same level as it is, and unfortunately there were no diamonds. Yeah, there were no diamonds kind of above it. There's only just the one diamond that was lucky enough to spawn somewhere where I could get it. I'm just gonna totally mine this out and make sure there's nothing in here. It's looking really dark too, so another torch. Now, my green sapphire fortune 3 pickaxe, let's see what we get. 1 diamond from the first, 3 diamonds from the second, 4 diamonds from the third, 2 from that one, and 3 from that one. So in the space of no time at all, I have managed to find, or at least gather, as many diamonds as I had completely previously. So then, yes, this tunnel bore kept itself going and going, and it went across the lava here just fine, and I had to build a little bridge to be able to follow it. You can see where I've been getting all the ores off the edges. Now this is where I went to dig myself a hole, and then I went to dig myself out of the hole, and I found some more diamond. So I'm gonna once again just light this up a little. Actually, I'm just gonna mine around it. Typical, typical, typical. I don't want to waste this pickaxe if I can avoid it. I'm just mining the regular ground. Wonder if there's somewhere where I missed some gemstones. I think I actually collected them all. Yeah, whatever. It's going to have to be my Fortune 3 pick. I mean, it's an emerald pick still, so it's still going to have a lot of uses. Did I leave anything in here? No, I managed to clean that out. That's good. Let's dig all around this thing. Once again, Wow, that was a good stash of redstone. Once again, we just want to make sure that there is no diamonds that we're going to be missing. Wow, that's a really good spawn too. I can hear all that lava, and digging down this low when you're so close to lava makes me really nervous. I mean, 2 diamonds in that enchanting table and a couple of pieces of gold. Definitely worth it. Okay, so just again, making sure we've completely cleaned this place out. Yep, there is now no block left touching the diamond spawn. So once again, let's see what we got. So we had... So what do we got? We got 1... So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Yeah, so we've got 8 blocks of ore here. So let's see how many diamonds we get out. So we've got 14 diamonds out of those 8. So it's definitely not doubling, but it is a lot more diamonds than I think I would have got any other way. So there, in 10 minutes, I've got 27 diamonds, whereas it previously took me hours just to get any. And I'll be honest, I don't think I would have gone anywhere near that far through the sheer rock that I had to go through if it wasn't for the fact that that ball was doing it for me. Now I just got to get back out of here. Okay, so how can I do this? I'm going to start by putting the bat box there. What are we looking at in front of us? Silver, deep iron, lots more iron. I want to keep getting all of these things, so I'm gonna... How much cobble do I have? A stack and a bit? Excellent. Okay, so crafting table. We'll clear the crafting table out. Put that in there, and I believe it's now C to spread it all around and make a furnace. And then C to make another one. Now hopefully... Dang, it didn't pick them up. Okay, there we go. So now if we go back to the crafting table, we'll make ourselves a slag furnace. It's not going to double our iron, but it might go a reasonable way. And you never know what you're going to get out of it. And that should give me a good chance to make a pick that's not my Fortune 3 pick, to just do my regular sort of mining at the moment. Come on, doubling. Now this is part of factorization. And I've got so much factorization stuff I want to show you guys, because this mod was really designed to work with red power, and that's a brilliant thing. It means the barrels work really well with tubes, and yeah, it adds a lot of really neat features. Portable crafting table. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Okay, bug. Where did that bag go? Okay. I'm going to be back in a second. Stay tuned. Okay guys, well it has definitely glitched my bag. It seems that what happened is because I was pulling the iron pickaxe out of the portable crafting table at the same time as the bag was going in, it basically just deleted it out of the inventory. So what I'm going to have to do now is go for a bag by spelling it correctly. Yeah, I'm going to have to spawn a canvas bag. Then I'm going to have to spawn some cactus green to dye it green. And now I'm going to have to spawn the contents of the bag. Now I just went back through and watched the last part of the video. And so in that bag I had 27 diamonds. Whoops. I also had some planks. Now I think I had 4 planks. And then I had some sticks. And I think I had 37 sticks, but what I'm going to do is just get rid of a half a stack, so I had 32, and that's probably pretty close. So now I'm going to just go and use this iron pick to mine out all the ores, because rubies. Ooh, so this should be the same thing. The efficiency should work on, sorry, the fortune should work on that as well, and it did there. And then I'll go back to just my regular pick whenever I have something that doesn't basically give a drop straight away. So things like ores that don't give a drop, I'm going to do with the normal pick. Things like nickelite, I'm going to do with the fortune pick. And I'm going to have an inventory full of nickelite, I think, in just no time at all. But that's okay. And what I will do is once I have exhausted this little mining expedition, actually, you know what I might do before that? Go. And I'll just see that thing whenever it stops. Okay, redstone. Like I said, it's probably already picked up most of this stuff. Where was my cobble? No sense continuing to jump like that. So let's see what it's finding. Oh yeah, torches. That'll do. That's close enough. Whack another one down here a bit. Yeah, I don't want to keep following it because otherwise I'm just going to continuously get caught up in trying to mine different things. Now that particular ore there is dark iron. I think I've collected that before, but I can't be totally sure. So let's put all these precious things in the bag, and let's not lose the bag this time. That's saltpeter, I think. Yep, so it's another one that does drops. Redstone does drops. More gold. I've been watching a lot of Hey Yorkie's Let's Plays lately, and I really feel kind of sorry for him because he is just really struggling to find enough gold to make all the different things that he wants to make. And I guess not having logistics pipes in this pack really means that I'm just swimming in gold. I have more than I know what to do with. I would happily trade some for the the giant stack of diamonds that he had. Although now I'm feeling like maybe I don't need that trade quite so much. No, not going forward. This is the line. Only mining behind the line. And I don't actually know how long this recording has been going for now, so what I think I might do is pause the video, and I'm just going to keep walking backwards, grabbing anything I can get with an iron pick, except for coal. I will deal with coal later. And then I will see you guys when I'm back at my base, and I think I'll do a quick video length check while I'm doing that, and if I'm at the end of the video I will say thank you for watching and give you guys a bit of an insight into what I'm going to do next episode. So see you guys soon. Okay guys, this has just become ridiculous. After all that time finding no diamonds, I was just digging in here following a tin vein and more diamonds. So once again, let's dig it out. I can hear lots of lava again, so definitely don't want to lose any diamonds to the lava. Wow, it's another huge vein too. I tell you what, something I'm really looking forward to is seeing what Red Power 2 does next. I know the current, I guess, iteration of Red Power 2, the pre-release 6, has added a bunch of new features and a bunch of new blocks. It's added a way to generate a whole lot more power. It's added a charging bench to allow you to charge things. And it seems to me that there is a lot more planned. She's already hinted at in her blog that there's going to be... That's just unbelievable. Yeah, she's already hinted in her blog that the computer system, the recipe is going to change, and it's not going to be a diamond block anymore because it's tier 4, and that she was saying that most of the stuff that we've got now is only tier 2. So she was saying, you know, once tier 3 comes in, and you'll need tungsten to make tier 3, so finally that'll have a use. Well, this is the next thing that I wanted to show you guys that I totally forgot about. This is a factorization silver spawn. Now this, I think, is what they should have always looked like, which is why I thought that other one was a bit bugged. But let's see how many we end up with here. I didn't have any of this in my inventory when I started. Now that I've found this giant spawn, I think in the next episode I'm going to get started with factorization, because you know you really need about 2 or 3 stacks of silver to actually get started with factorization. It's a well, I suppose to get started all you need is just the smelting furnace, which kind of gives you like a 20% boost in the amount of ores you get or something like that. But it's really once you start to get to like the diamond crusher, the diamond grinder and other things, that you really start to get something good happening. More still. So this is how the spawns should be. So that was 49 pieces of silver I got out of that spawn. I'm sure if I dig around a little bit, I probably even miss some on the corners. No, maybe not. But yeah, that's what a factorization silver spawn should look like. In fact, I'm now thinking that I'm going to ignore everything else that's in here, and I'm going to go back and show you guys factorization. Running. Can't possibly take that long to get back in it. Now the reason you need the smelter for factorization is if you just grind factorization ore and you say what are the uses for it, you will see that you can smelt it into a silver ingot. In a slag furnace it makes lead, and that's very important to notice. You can grind it and you can smelt it. Now if you put it in a regular furnace and you smelt it the regular way, all you will get out is silver, and you definitely don't want just silver. you need much more than silver. I nearly broke that iron pick already. Come on, running. Yep, here we go. Almost back to the surface. I'm going to let this episode run longer than I would have liked to now, because there is just no... I mean, it's silver, but I'll get it later. Because what I want to do is show you guys the starting machines that you're going to need for factorization. And then once I do that, then I will go. Oh, wow, look at that. Come on. Pull my sword out just in case someone decides they want to join me. Hopefully this looting sword will help with blaze rods as well, because I mean, if I can get like a looting 2 or a looting 3, I think that's going to help too. I'm also going to grab this soul sand, because I want to start with the soul shards mod. I know that needs, you know, diamonds and a bunch of other different things, and now I have diamonds. Don't know how much soul sand I'm going to need. I have to check the recipe out. Ah, come on. I broke it. Stupid shovel. I was picking that up, wasn't I? Yeah, 33 pieces, cool. Heading towards the waypoint. Don't step on the poison block. Come on, faster little legs. Okay, go. So like I said, if I was to put this factorization silver ore, or any silver ore for that matter, into a regular furnace, all you get out is a silver ingot. Now factorization needs lead. Lead, lots and lots of lead. So the way to fix that is to use the smelting furnace. I know I made a smelting furnace. I must put that in my bag and lost that as well. That doesn't matter, that only takes cobble. And I know I got a bucket of cobble. So chuck this all in here for now, just so it's out of the way. Oh, cobble, there we go. So once again we need 2 furnaces, and then we need that all around the edges of it, and that makes us a slag furnace. Now I'm actually going to make more than one of these, because there's no bonuses really for having, you know, a slag furnace. They all operate at the same speed and they all use the same amount of fuel, so I may as well just, you know, split my stacks. Actually, I think I'm probably going to make 4 of them if I've got enough cobble for that. So there's 2 of them. Two more. And now if we place our lots of silver ore. Okay. There's 7 of it. Ah, I shift clicked it in. Oof. Okay, so we'll just split this 56 ore 4 ways. And now, hopefully, let's just split the charcoal about 4 ways as well. I think you get 4 pieces smelted out of each piece of charcoal you use. So I think I'm going to have a couple left over after this, but you can see here you now get lead and silver. So you get a 100% chance of silver and 120% chance of getting lead, because the ore, it says that the ore is silver ore, but it's actually galena, and galena is one of the, I guess, the more common silver ores, but it's actually primarily lead. So we've got all this lead coming along, and what do I want to make first? I need to make something. I'm going to make a factorization battery. So I will show you the recipe for that. So this is the other kind of battery that's in this mod. You need sulfuric acid, 4 iron and 4 lead. Sulfuric acid is sulfur, coal, and a water bottle. Now the problem with that is I don't have an infinite water source in my house, and I don't have any water bottles either. I mean, clearly water bottles are easy to make, but that still doesn't help the fact that I haven't got a water source. And so precious, where's our sulfur? And then we need coal. Lucky I had that piece of coal. What's the quickest way to get water? Down here, I think. Actually, no, let's go to my Thorncraft area, because I have a 4x4 there. That's going to come in handy. I have to remind myself not to just go plummeting down here now, because there's not going to be any water. And hopefully by the time I get back, all of those ores should have smelted. And drop. Oh, that is an infinite. No, it's not an infinite water source. I thought I'd made that an infinite water source. I was like, wow, look how clever I am. But no. Nope, not clever at all. There needs to be like super ladder booster legs. We need to be able to shift and hold down to go faster. Or double tap on the ladder. Okay. How are we doing? So that's bedroom. No, that's bedroom. That's metallurgy. And this is Thorncraft. So, bucket of water in the corner. We'll get our bottle of water. And now we will craft that with the sulfur and with the coal. Okay. Now maybe there's no sulfur dictionary. Maybe sulfur isn't just sulfur. Maybe I need a special kind of sulfur. It definitely said sulfur, didn't it? Yeah, it's definitely a different looking sulfur. So that's probably not going to work. So let's just grab gunpowder. I know I've got plenty of that. And we will debate the recipe later. Cool. So that's giving me my bottle of acid. And I put my ingots in here. Put a couple in there. The rest of them must be down in the metallurgy room. Yep, there we go. So there's 4 of those. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of lead. Actually, let's just shift click all these out. Done pretty good there. We've ended up with over a stack of lead, so that's a good thing, because we are going to need lots of lead. In fact, I think there's one recipe that by itself just needs a stack of lead. So now we have our iron, and bam! We have one fully charged battery. Now, the very next step that you need to do is you need to make a motor. And to make a motor, You need insulated coil, iron, a magnet, and some lead. Now, the magnet's pretty easy. You use lead wire around an iron ingot and around a battery block that has to have at least medium charge, and it gives you a magnet, plus it gives you all your wire and a discharged battery back, which you can then recharge, which is good. So I think I'll be able to make that now as well, because that's not going to take too long. So you put 3 lead ingots together, and that gives you lead wire, and then you run that around the outside. We try this again. Put our iron in the center, and you run that around the outside, and that gives you your magnet. And you can see it gives you a 60% charged battery plus all of that back. Now the next thing that you need, and you need lots and lots and lots of for this particular mod, is you need to make mirrors. And you make mirrors by using glass panes and silver. And just to give you an idea, you need 8 silver for each mirror. So out of that I'm going to get 7 mirrors. Now the grinder, which is really the first machine that you need to make, takes 11 mirrors. So I'm still 4 mirrors short, so I'm still 32 pieces of silver short to be able to build the very first item. And the motor needs 2 lead, plus each one of these needs 8 lead. So I need 4 lots of 8 plus 2 extra. So that's 34 lead just to make the motor. And now when we look at what the motor is used in, it is used in making a solar turbine with a fan, and that's just what you need to generate power. The next item you need, which is a grinder, you then need another motor, which means you need another 34 lead. So that's the reason why you need so much lead. And I'm hoping, now this is something that I want to test out. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm kind of hopeful that it will work, and if it does work, that'll be great, because that means next episode I can start to do some things. I'm going to take this silver ore, which is red power 2 silver ore, and try and cook it up and see if it gives me lead out as well. I'm hoping because of the Forge Ore Dictionary it will. It has. Excellent. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. Split it up like that, and then I'm going to cook all this up, and I will see you guys next episode when I have a whole lot more lead and I'm ready to start making something. So thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed seeing the spoils of my mining, and I hope you guys are tuned for next episode when I'm going to get started with factorization. Thanks for watching. Astocky out.